Hi guys, it's BB. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, hi! Hopefully you'll stick around and consider subscribing. So before we get started, I hope that you all are having a lovely day. So I wanted to incorporate a little bit of the journal footage in here just because I did get maybe like 2 compliments. So I figured I'd go ahead and show her off. So our happy meal for the month of February included 5 different items, and if you'd like to see what I got, keep on watching. So the items that you're seeing here in this clip, they were not required, but they were just little extras she decided to throw in there for me. So the very first item on our journaling prompt list was a Valentine's card. She happened to find this cute little vintage card that she decorated with her own little spin on it, and I thought it turned out so cute. Originally, we had planned to do a reaction video for you guys and upload it, but unfortunately the footage was corrupt and we weren't able to use that. But she had mentioned in that video that she had messed up. I think it happened to work out because the way she collages is so beautiful. Alright, next up we have another extra where she did an envelope with some cute stenciling with a purple heart, a faux stamp, a sticker, and a beautiful, beautiful wax seal. Alright, so the second item on our journaling prompt list had to be something movie themed. She did excellent on this one because I absolutely love the little admission ticket and it has a writing spot in the back. So the third item on our list was something vintage and she came through. Whenever I found out how old this was, at this point it wasn't even vintage. It was an antique. It was from 1912 and I absolutely love the writing on the back. So the fourth item on our list had to be either a love letter or a love poem. And she wrote me this heartfelt love poem and it means so much to me because we have been like the closest of cousins and I'm so very thankful to have her in my life. So Rachel, thank you. Alright, so fifth item on our list, but certainly not least, had to be a stitched heart. And she decided to do a collage triple heart on a doily. And I love it. I think she did such a good job. I'm telling you, when she does these collages, they are so gorgeous. I wish I knew how to do that. And so here, now we are just recapping. And here's a cute little montage just showing off all the goodies that we received today. So I will be journaling all of these little Happy Meal items that I did receive. If you're not interested, you can go ahead and click off here and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye! So based off of the items that I did receive, I figured that they were pretty big and I was looking at maybe using perhaps 3 pages. I also feel that I went through this journal pretty quickly because you can see there's not very many pages left inside of it. On the left, I decided to go ahead and lay out the ones that were in the journaling prompt list, and on the right hand side, I decided to just put the extras that she provided. So I will admit, there were a couple of items that I did have a tendency of struggling with, especially the more bulkier items. I couldn't seem to fit them entirely on a page, so I definitely did a lot of brainstorming. If by any chance I debate too long on one item, I will eventually come back to it in order to avoid getting stuck. Which is something you're going to see happen a lot here with the poem and the doily. Here I decided to give the Valentine's card a shot since everything else was put on the back burner, which also turned out to be a flop. Once again, I move on to another item to stay motivated with my journaling spread because I was starting to get a bit discouraged and getting journal block. This was now my 4th attempt at reaching for a new item and finally some ideas started coming to mind. Here I attempted to have the doily fold out, but I didn't like how it was looking. It was too crammed. So I decided to place the doily inside the envelope instead, but you'll see later in the video I do change my mind. I went ahead and I removed the envelope flap so that I could glue it down to my page and create a pocket. So one of the things that I do have a bad habit of is making pockets because I feel like that's what's easiest to me. I do kind of want to change that about myself because I can't be resorting to that all the time. It does create bulk in my journal, but in this instance it did save me. But trust me, I am trying to change and I definitely want to change like my journaling style. So yeah, I just gotta keep practicing. One of the things that motivates me a lot with Happy Mail is that I get to see Rachel's style, and it definitely gets me to get out of my comfort zone and try new things, and this one definitely made me think out of the box. Sorry in advance for the uncontrollable shaking. I'm not quite sure why my hands do that. Once I stuck the doily into the pocket, I really thought it kind of looked cute peeking out from the envelope, and I was so happy that finally things were starting to look up and ideas began coming from the left and the right. So I know this looks disastrous and that I'm tearing everything apart, but honestly this is what was coming to my mind, and I decided just to run with it. Now, looking back into this video, typical BB, here she goes again, making another pocket. I'm kicking myself in the butt because this is what I mean. Stay on top of me, you guys. I can't be doing this all the time. So, yep, there's another pocket, and I'm sure BB's so happy about it. But okay, so here I put the little wax seal on the corner because I have no other creativity. So yeah, there was that, but look at me, I'm clapping for myself because wow, I feel so creative. Would you like to take a wild guess what's behind that cinema page? The one with the, you know, the pocket? Another pocket! I know, I hate myself. Sorry. I should probably name my channel BB Pockets, like Polly Pockets, since that's all I do. So moving off the topic of pockets, you're gonna hate me, Rachel. I destroyed your art form. I know, I'm a monster. I'm genuinely so very sorry, but I was inspired by your collage and I wanted to do... Basically what I'm trying to say is that I wanted to do something like that, okay? I'm sorry. So here is my poor attempt at creating a Rachel-inspired collage spread, which I happen to think may have been too overthought of since it took me 2 days. Yes, 2 days, folks. This was not filmed all in one day. Don't be deceived. Plus, I got 2 kiddos and ran out of natural lighting, but I'll just blame my lack of creativity on unfortunate events. So here you just see me laying out a blueprint of how I want the layout to come out after having brutally destroyed my cousin's beautiful art. I don't know what else much to say other than it takes me forever to create this Picasso, if you could even call it that. So part of the reason that I took off the doily was because I didn't want it to just be crammed within the journal. I still wanted it to have its spotlight, you know? So I really hope that I did it justice, although maybe perhaps I didn't. But it was still fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that eventually this beautiful world of collaging will come to me more naturally with more practice, because I just find it to be such a beautiful but challenging craft to do for me right now. So here I decided to stamp out a couple of butterflies since I really like them, but it didn't turn out how I imagined. That's when I took some of this striped yellow scrap paper to draw the attention away from the butterflies, and I think it helped. In my last video from your Creative Studio unboxing was this floral washi tape, faux stamps, and I thought it'd go beautifully with this page. Another goodie from the box was this perforated label that I chose to distress and add it in as a focal point to my pocket. If you'd like to watch that unboxing video from your Creative Studio, I'll be sure to link it down below. And so there you have it. Those were all the 5 items I received for the month of February. Here's another special thank you once again to my cousin Rachel for collabing with me. If you'd like to see what she came up with the items we swapped out, I will also be linking her channel below. Please show her channel some love. I'm sure she would appreciate all the love and support. If you have any future content you'd like to see from me, please be sure to let me know. I'm always open to suggestions.